Okay, solar power. The sun's been there for longer than 4 billion years, because we know we've been here for 4 billion years. It'll be here long after we've all shuffled off this mortal coil. It's unlimited. I looked on the internet today and found an article on by it was a Texas Solar Energy Group under the one of the Sierra Club web pages, and it said that in 40 minutes the planet receives enough solar energy to power human consumption for a year. That's 40 minutes. And look where we are now. Look where we started back in the 60s and the 70s. And look where we should be now. Technology is way outpaced what we should be doing now. Solar collectors started out at being like 10-15% effective. 20% was a goal. And that's with the old black glass and collectors and things like that we're used to seeing on people's roofs. But now they've got roof tiles where you can actually roof your house, and your whole roof, assuming it's in the right orientation, is a solar collector. They've got roll-out sheets now where you can cover certain areas. And I don't know if they're as efficient as that or more efficient, but I know the technology is improving and improving and improving. I would assume storage, battery storage may be a problem, but that's something else. And I know Tesla is working on storage. So a lot of people are working on solar energy, but it's the backwardness of the political process in this company, in this. You can edit that out. Mm-hmm. It's the backwardness of the political process and the lobbying process that prevents solar power from moving forward. At the same time, whether some people like to admit it or not, if 97% of somebody says that something is so, I think the rest of us should say that something is so. And my classic example on global warming being 90% so, caused by humans, is that if a baseball game, the score is 97-3, one doesn't call the score undecided yet. It's pretty certain that it's 97-3 and the 97% is going to win. They have collectors, collectors now, it's about 3 years, I want to say. They've got collectors that can be used as roadways. Look at the power we could generate if we converted roadways into collectors. There's pushes around to get parking lots, instead of covered with solar shades or solid shades or nothing, solar collectors. That way, at least the location of where the collectors are, whether it's a condo or school or a company, they can generate their own power. When fossil fuel leaks or bursts or breaks or goes wrong, things go horribly wrong. We've seen that with oil. We've seen it with nuclear. When something goes wrong with solar, nothing happens. Nothing changes. You just fix the problem. Same thing is for wind power, but that's another story.
So what do you think how the station will change with solar panels?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll go right on being what we are, because we have a Prius. We've had a Prius since the year 2000. And you drive it like a car. Since 2000, all the original owners and on down, the tagline is, just drive it. You drive it like a car. With the radio station, I would assume it's the same thing. Just drive it. We know that we'll be powered by the sun. We'll know we're clean. But electricity is electricity, and that won't make any difference. We'll be very comfortable in our own skins knowing that we are not contributing as much as we could be or other people are to the problem. And all renewable energy is basically free. I can't say that for wood, because wood is a renewable project, but wood contributes a lot to global warming. But if we can get solar power, we can get heating and cooling. So we won't have to necessarily burn that wood. We can use the wood for construction and other purposes, furniture, things like that we need. Changing the station, I really don't think so. When I come in here, I won't be sitting down and saying, geez, I'm really glad that we're going out there on solar power. I'll just be happy that we're going out there. And a big thank you to all the contributors over this past pledge drive for realizing that this is one way they can help their little footprint, make their footprint a little smaller. You think about, if you're listening to the radio, you're not generating anything. You're not contributing anything, but I mean, kind of technically you are. Because it takes power to get that noise to you, or that television to you, the radio to you, all that. And the supporters have realized that, yeah, this is very important, and this is my way of helping do, if I can't do it at home, or I've done as much as I can at home, at least I can help one of the things in Sarasota to make Sarasota a better place globally, locally, energy-wise. And it's there. It's free. It'll always be free. The planet doesn't regenerate fossil fuels. It did once, and it's getting to the point where we won't be able to get that fossil fuel easily. And in some cases, we already know now that we're generating almost as much, if not more, energy to get that, to create it, than we are from getting it in the first place. So there's that. We are running out. And a lot of people contend, and it's not the 97%, it's not Donald Trump's, a lot of people, it's just a lot of people. I lost my train of thought. You can edit that out too. So edit this out, and then we'll come up to some kind of summing up.
You wanna? You can say who you are. And
Oh, yeah, well, thank you, Nathan. Thank you for being the cameraman. Thank you for volunteering.
Yay!
Appreciate that. Please leave that in. So, I mean, any kind of renewable energy is the way to go. We're not producing anymore. That's a fact. We can power the planet many times over with various kinds of renewable energy. It's up to us at the local level, the grassroots level, to make the people above us, the politicians, the rich, the corporate, to realize that this is the way to go. Solar, renewable energy, it'll all go to create jobs, and there'll be local jobs. Manufacturing and installation. I mean, you can't outsource installation of anything. It has to be done here by people that are here. It's just the way to go. Insurance, that's where I was going before. Insurance. You have insurance on your car. Yeah, in case something happens. You have insurance on your house in case something happens. You have insurance on your life and your kids, your family, in case stuff happens. Contributing less to global warming, even if that 3% might be right in some small parts. Reducing human impact on global warming is like insurance. If you're cutting down emissions, it adds up. And we're the only ones that can cut down emissions because we're the only ones on the planet that uses the power.
So who are you?
Oh, who am I? Yes, we started that so long ago I can't remember. Mark Binder, programmer WSLR since the very beginning. Yesterday's Dead Today, a concert from today in Grateful Dead history, every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m.
That's thumbs up. That's okay. Clapper. We're done.
All right, now I can swear my ass off.
Yes, you can.